Hello everyone. If you've been house hunting in Charlotte or looking for a smart investment, you've probably heard about Ballantyne and the River District. These two areas offer very different lifestyles and opportunities. In fact, people are even calling the brand new River District Charlotte's next Ballantyne, meaning it could be as transformative for the city as Ballantyne was decades ago. Why does this comparison matter, you might ask? It's because whether you choose an established suburban hub or a cutting-edge master plan community can hugely impact your lifestyle and investment. Hello, I'm Angel Mercer, a local realtor here in Charlotte, and every week people reach out to me who are thinking about buying, selling, or relocating to Charlotte. Now, if that's you, I would love to help. You can call me directly or just text me at 980-263-9632 or check the description box below for how to get in touch. And always make sure to subscribe to my channel. I upload videos about Charlotte every single week. And today, I'm going to break down Ballantyne versus the River District, the best Charlotte suburbs in 2025, and exactly how Ballantyne and the River District stack up. We'll cover where each is on the map, what life is like on their day-to-day, the pros and the cons of each, and who I think each area is best suited for. By the end of this video, you'll know which area could possibly fit where you want to be, whether you're chasing a quiet suburban dream or a high growth investment or a bit of both. Sound good? Now let's dive in. Now, how do these two areas compare geographically? To start, let's get our bearings on where they all sit on the map. So Charlotte's uptown, which is our downtown, is the center, and Ballantyne and the River District sit in almost opposite directions. So Ballantyne is the south edge of Charlotte. It's a large suburb right off I-485 Beltway at exit 61. It's about 15 miles from uptown, roughly a 25 to 30 minute drive, give or take traffic. In fact, Ballantyne is so far south that you're almost at the South Carolina line. So some of the major landmarks in each area. Ballantyne is anchored by Ballantyne Corporate Park. It's a huge business park and it's easily accessed via I-45 and Johnston Road. If you've ever been to Ballantyne Village or the Ballantyne Hotel, you've been in the heart of Ballantyne. Now, on the other hand, the River District is in West Charlotte along the Catawba River, hence the name, the River District. Now, just picture west of Uptown, just beyond Charlotte Douglas International Airport. It's about 8 to 10 miles west of Uptown, maybe a 15-20 minute drive, and only 5 minutes from the airport. This area is literally Charlotte's final frontier of development. It's a 1,200 plus acre tract between the airport and the Catawba River that until now has been mostly woods and farmland. Think Catawba River on one side and 45 and West Boulevard on the other. The developers are even extending West Boulevard out to the site for easier access. Whereas Ballantyne is at the city's southern perimeter, the River District stretches out on the northwestern edge of Charlotte. One north, one south, both outside the city center, but in very different settings, if that all makes sense. So Ballantyne equals an established suburb in South Charlotte, and then the River District is going to be a new master plan mini city in West Charlotte. Both are within Charlotte city limits, but they offer totally different vibes. Now that you know where they are, let's zoom in on each area's story and what living there feels like, or might feel like. So Ballantyne has spent the last 25 plus years evolving from cow pastures to one of Charlotte's most affluent and self-sufficient communities. This place, it epitomizes suburban living at its finest, and it's fully built out for the most part. They have new things coming, but for the most part, it's pretty established. Driving through Ballantyne, you'll see shiny office parks, you'll see shopping centers like Ballantyne Village, Blakeney, which is a high-end retail and dining hub, Ballantyne Village, manicured neighborhoods, and even a luxurious resort hotel. It's all here already. In fact, Ballantyne boasts 39 Class A office buildings, 4 hotels, and over 100 dining and retail options right in the area. Meaning there's lots of jobs, restaurants, gyms, doctor's offices, you name it. They're all within a few minutes drive from each other. Now let's talk housing and lifestyle. So Ballantyne is home to a mix of upscale single-family homes, townhomes, and apartments. Many subdivisions here feature brick homes on nicely manicured lawns, and some are gated or built around golf courses. That's the Ballantyne Country Club neighborhood with the $1 million homes. You can also find luxury apartments and condo complexes, especially around the corporate park in Ballantyne Village. Price-wise, it's on the higher end for Charlotte. For example, in Ballantyne East, the median listing price is around $650 to $700K for homes. And in Ballantyne West, the median is in the mid 400s, reflecting a range from townhomes up to luxury homes. It's a pretty desirable zip code, and property values and incomes here are well above the city average. As a matter of fact, Ballantyne's average household income soars above 40% higher than Charlotte's average, and property values have seen solid appreciation. So you're looking at a pretty well-kept, wealthy community with a reputation for luxury living. Now, what's daily life like? In a word, convenient. Families love Ballantyne for its top-tier schools and the private schools nearby too. On any given weekend, you might grab brunch in Ballantyne Village. You may shop at a boutique or a big box store like Target, Old Navy, or even Lululemon, or take the kids to one of many parks. Now, Ballantyne has over 240 acres of green space and parks, and it's tucked between its offices and neighborhoods. The layout is actually really nice, really convenient. There are community events, and there's farmers markets, plenty of neighbors out walking their dogs. It's very peaceful. It's the kind of place where you can live, work, and play without leaving the area. It was really well planned and thought out in that way. Many residents actually both live and work in Ballantyne thanks to the huge corporate park there. And this means the commute for them might be about 5-minute drive down the road. Of course, being a major employment and shopping hub means traffic is part of the Ballantyne experience. It comes with it. During rush hour, expect slowdowns on Johnston Road and I-485. All those people heading to work or home at the same times, and I've also talked about this in other videos on my channel. It's a trade-off of having so much around you though, but the good news is plans are in motion to improve this. Ballantyne is actually reimagining itself to be more walkable and urban in design. The owner of Ballantyne added a new town center called Ballantyne's Bowl with 15 plus new restaurants and shops, where some of them are already open, along with the AMP, which is the amphitheater. It's a 3,500 seat outdoor concert venue that just opened. This will give Ballantyne a real downtown style heart that you can walk around instead of just shopping centers and offices, which is really nice. So even as an established suburb, Ballantyne continues to evolve with big upgrades to keep residents entertained and traffic somewhat in check by allowing more walkability. In summary, Ballantyne is polished, move-in ready. You get a complete suburban package. Beautiful homes, schools, tons of amenities, a built-in business district where you can work. It's friendly, professional, and upscale at the same time. It's perfect if you want the comfort of a community that's already proven itself. You already know what you're getting in Ballantyne. Convenience, stability, and a little bit of Charlotte on full display. All I'm saying is just be ready for those rush hour jams and the fact that you'll likely be driving to most places, but not bad. I would say anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes, give and take where you are, or at least until those new walk-in districts are finished. Now let's go over to the River District. Unlike Ballantyne, which is decades in the making, the River District is brand new and still under construction. Think of it as a city within a city being built from scratch with a future-forward design. Now the tagline there is city and nature in perfect harmony. So with that tagline, you know that's what you're gonna get. And from everything planned, that's not an exaggeration. So the River District sits on 12 to 1,400 acres of land in West Charlotte, hugging the east bank of the Catawba River. Now, for years, this land was just forest and pastures. The developers even used it for timber farming. It's being transformed into a mixed-use community over the next 20 to 30 years. It's the largest project in Mecklenburg County since Ballantyne was built. I think that's just amazing when you think about it, to actually be a part of something like that. This is truly a master plan vision. Over the coming decades, the River District is expected to have 8 million square feet of office space, 500,000 square feet of retail, 1,000 hotel rooms, and about 4,500 homes of various types. That's exciting. Plus about 550 acres. Will be preserved as green space. Parks, trails, natural buffers along the river. So they're essentially building a small town or mini city from the ground up with a balance of like urban amenities and nature all combined, which is something we really need to save the trees as much as possible. What makes the River District especially exciting is the philosophy that they've put behind it. It's designed for walkability, sustainability, and community from day one. So just picture living where you can walk from your house to a coffee shop or a bike on 30 plus miles of trails or even kayak on the river, all within your neighborhood. Crescent Communities, which is the developers, have emphasized things like conserving the wetlands, which means keeping a huge tree canopy and building villages that mix housing, shopping, and offices and close-knit layouts. The first of these villages is called West Row, and it's literally rising out of the ground as we speak. West Row will set the tone for the River District by blending apartments, townhomes, and single-family houses with retail and community spaces all in one walkable area. In fact, West Row's first phase includes about 606 apartments, 60 townhomes, 35 homes, plus 53,000 square feet of retail, 19,000 square foot of offices, and a compact footprint. That means from your front door, you could stroll to a coffee shop or grab groceries without hopping in a car, unlike Ballantyne, where you still have to drive for the most part there. What's really cool and unique is some of the amenities planned from the start. They're building a 2-acre working farm and orchard right in the community, and it's gonna have its own farmer on site. And that's pretty cool. West Row's village center, called West Row Forge Village, will have a farm-to-table cafe using the food from the farm around the corner. It's going to be a market, a produce stand, a playground, a lawn for events, and even a restaurant with outdoor seating. Now that's really exciting. Imagine picking up fresh veggies at the farm stand and then enjoying a picnic by the barn. That's the kind of vibe they're going for there. It's all about sustainability, eco-friendly lifestyle. The River District is one of the few developments to earn a special sustainability certification, which apparently is really given in the US, according to Axios.com. They're really trying to build the future here with green building practices, high-speed internet everywhere, and plans for electric vehicle infrastructure. Housing and prices in the River District. Since it's brand new, most homes are new construction. So several builders are out there, like David Weekley Homes, DRB Homes, Toll Brothers, and many more are on the board, slated to be built out there. Some of the early offerings include townhomes starting in the upper 400s by DRB Homes, roughly $40K for a modern 3 to 4 bedroom townhome with a 2-car garage. That might be something you might want to consider. Single family homes like David Weekley's collection start around the mid 500s, and they're likely going to go up into the 600 to 700s as you choose bigger models or riverfront lots. I would expect those prices to go up pretty quickly once people start moving in. There will also be apartments for rent and even some mixed income housing as the project grows. Someone is already building a house out there right now. Since everything is new, you can expect open floor plans, energy efficient construction, smart home features, all the newest and latest technology, bells and whistles. So it's gonna be laid out. Early buyers here are kind of like the pioneers or the trailblazers, as the marketing puts it, since you're among the first in the brand new community. Imagine Ballantyne, you being the first person in Ballantyne. The upside is you get choice of prime lots and modern design. And the consideration is that you'll be living through some construction around you as the community expands. So just be aware and mindful of that, and maybe a little loud for a while. Lifestyle and infrastructure. So initially, living in the River District will feel different from Ballantyne. For one, it's more remote in the sense that you won't have 10 shopping centers around the corner yet. But you could easily go into Steel Creek, that's about 20 minutes away, or easily go into Uptown. The infrastructure is still coming together. Roads, utilities, shops are being built in phases. The developers know this and have phased things so that core conveniences arrive early. That means within the first couple of years, Westrow Village should offer basic services. Maybe a small grocery or market, a couple of restaurants, and community amenities like resident-only pool and clubhouses. Those are planned out as well. But until all that is done, early residents might be driving 10 to 15 minutes to the nearest existing grocery or restaurants in nearby areas. The walkability will improve as each phase finishes. So it's all about the vision in mind. What's up ahead? Initially, you'll have trails and some internal roads, but not everything will connect until later. One big plus, if you travel a lot or work near the airport, you can't beat the location. You can be at Charlotte Airport in 5 minutes, literally. Uptown is also a quick drive, and commuting to jobs in Center City or South End will be easier from here than from far south Ballantyne. Another aspect is nature. From day one, the River District residents will have access to abundant parks and trails. Over 500 acres of parks, greenways, and riverfront access are baked into the plan too. You can hike, bike, paddle on the river, or take your dog to a dog park, all within your community. That every home is within a 5-minute walk of a park or trail, which is a level of outdoor access older suburbs just don't have fully. It's a very thought out, very active, outdoor friendly lifestyle by design. It's very modern in that way. So in summary, the River District is all about potential and vision. It's modern, innovative, and scenic. You'll be trading that immediate convenience of a place like Ballantyne for the excitement of shaping a new community. So there you go, Ballantyne and the River District, two different Charlotte gems. To recap, Ballantyne offers you an established luxury suburban feel. Everything's ready to go, while the River District offers a ground floor opportunity and trailblazing community that's blending city life with nature like never before. Your choice would depend on whether you value here and now comfort of a place like Ballantyne or the adventure and potential of a place like the River District. I hope this side-by-side comparison helped paint a clear picture for both areas. Which one resonates with you? Just let me know in the comments. Are you Team Ballantyne or Team River District? I'm really curious to hear your take on any questions you might have.